So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and they cashed in when it really mattered. You know, this game could be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line, rushing football at its finest.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick.
Automatic first down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Back to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Murray to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
Here's 1st and goal. To throw is Murray. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. This is 1st and 10. Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen.
False start.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Still first down.
Here's 1st down. Herbert. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Now Herbert. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Murray. This one taken in by Hester. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Here comes 2nd down. Now Murray. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. They'll try and run it in, and he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And I hate to point to that missed field goal from their last drive, but you look at the scoreboard, they would be in the lead if they had that 3.
But no doubt those points or those missed points do loom large. But here they're getting a chance for a makeup, aren't they? Almost like my time in school. I was always begging my teachers for a makeup exam. Here's their opportunity now to put those points on the board.
And every point becoming more vital here in the second half. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Love. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down. Now Love. And that one too wide and incomplete. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
4th down, 10 yards to go. Here's Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. To a knee goes Murray, and that should just about do it.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They go play action now. Murray. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Roquan Smith, the one who gets in there and takes him down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They go play action for Murray. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Hardy now with the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. From the gun, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. On second down, here's a run with Henry. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. On third down, Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's Jordan Stout now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. This is taken at the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with first and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. He runs with it. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Jackson from the gun on third down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offense...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's down the field for Jefferson. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself, you don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Murray now to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles are back within a score. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Back onto the field now, the Commanders' offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. It's Eckler again. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now a timeout called for by the defense.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they will take a knee here. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. Lad McConkey deep to return it. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Eagles football 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense. And
that's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DK Metcalf. 77 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators.
Murray now going to throw to open. He's going to air one out right away. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession. So they're still alive, but now they've got...
That's caught! So they get the 2-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over once again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Gilliam. They try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Allen going to give it to Cook. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go with Cook. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 4th down, the Bills send out the veteran Sam Martin to punt. Brad McConkey deep to return. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Going for it all. That is brought in. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play.
And you can see by the look on the defense's face.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Here's Murray. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got it at the 15. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play there for Philly. 45 yards. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Now for the point after. And this is back to a 5-point game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 3rd down and 6. Darnold. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at about the 28. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So now the Eagles down by 5, a little over a minute to go. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So how many practices have we watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there?
Just saw it. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've